All right, here we go. VSC day.
Woohoo!
Come on, Liz. Say something. What's wrong?
I just realized I have 3 pearls in this because I was showing somebody something and
you kept knitting
and I kept
got it back.
knitting.
Oh. Hi, we squirreled right at the very beginning.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to this is auspicious. Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The VSC edition, the most dangerous show of the week.
Yay! See, look, VSC. Ta-da! Anyway, the magic of special effects. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in chilly, but the sun is trying to come out, Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there. Oh.
No, I'm just realizing samples of what we're showing off. I need to go get in a second. So, lots going on. We have Shannon Dunbabin from Cascade, hopefully is coming by this morning, which is very exciting, which means we've been running around frantically getting ready. So we're filming this a couple minutes early in hopes that we can do last minute franticking. And then, oh, you changed the time on the clock.
Yeah, I was wondering how long it would take you to notice.
I was like,
I told Carol, I was like, I'm done with this. And I changed it like last week.
I was just doing the math in my, I only look at the minute hand really when we're filming to be like, okay, at this time we should stop at this time. So like yesterday, I was keeping track of how long we've been filming. I didn't look at the hour hand. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did I mention we squirrel? What?
I walked by it a couple of times and I was like, no, this is gonna drive me nuts. Like
See, I only pay attention to the minute hand. It's all good. I haven't changed my clock in my car yet.
Oh, I haven't either. Mine, it's 2 hours ahead now.
I still don't understand how that works because it should have gone back to where it was supposed to be.
Something hiccuped when I changed my battery in my car, so it was like an hour ahead then, and so I don't know it.
Okay, so anyway, hi. Yeah, we're a little scattered getting ready for that. And thank you all for people who bought the Cascade Friday Harbor last week. There's several colors we probably need to reorder, and we haven't yet, but it's all good. So neither here nor there, but nothing to do with what's on sale, but I'm almost done with my little Viking. And his hair, I tried to give my haircut last night. I tried to style his hair and
it looks super cute.
He's got a limp sword that I will try to, I made him a lefty like me. He just needs his little shield. I'm just trying to buckle down on the window display since we only have a couple of days until it might be happening.
We're doing a window display.
Yay. I think I might try to whip up some knitted snowmen.
That'd be cool.
I think that'd be fun. I have incomplete visions, but anyway, today we're supposed to be talking about the yarn that is on sale for the week. And what I thought we'd put on sale is the KFI Furreal, which is Fauxfur stuff, because we got new colors in. So for the yarn this week, and the price had to go up on the Furreal. So for the next week, you can save the 15%. That makes the Furreal slightly more affordable. I think the Furreal is affordable anyway, but everything's going up in price. And so what used to be like 11 something is now 12 something. So, you know, hey Liz, why don't you read stats while I figure out where I have other cowls, but where the primary cowl we use for this, it's over there now.
The gray one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was on top of what we needed to resticker and then Carol put it away.
I put it away.
Carol restickered, you put it away.
I restickered and put it away.
We need to give
you were outside having lunch.
You say that like I was out there all day.
No. I'd gone out to have lunch earlier and then you went out to have lunch. And,
I remember you putting it away now in my head, but you know, we let Carol do other things inside. So I'm all, we love you, Carol. We hope you're having a great trip. Okay, go.
Furreal is 100% polyester. You get 71 yards for 100 grams. It's machine washable. It's classed as a number 6 super bulky. They're recommending a US 11 to a 17 needle, or crochet hooks do an M through a Q. Yeah, and we are retailing it for $12.25.
Yes, we are. So I didn't look at what the change was, so I was glancing down. So this is my cowl with one skein of this. Here's the gray. One skein does this. Look how awesome this is. You can't even see the stitches. Like if you dig in and feel, you might feel the stitches, but if you're just going like, if you're just petting it like it wants to be because it's faux fur, it is lusciously soft. It doesn't look knit. I mean, look at this. Same thing when you crochet, because you've crocheted the
I've
white
crocheted
stuff, right,
with it because I was cold and needed something like right now.
It's
and it's fast.
Even though it's polyester and everything, it's really warm. It's like if I get cold outside, this just takes the chill off. It's fantastic. It's inexpensive. Just over $12 does this. And I believe I knit this on size 15 needles, and I just knit in a circle.
You did.
I've done another one. Yeah.
You did cowls for your family out of it.
Everybody got one who wanted one. I think it was mostly the girls. My stepson asked for one too, and I was like, sure, awesome, definitely.
They're so soft and squishy.
They're lovely. Now, one caveat is they have discontinued some colors, and but there are new colors that we brought in to kind of replace them. And honestly, I can't tell you which ones are discontinued off the top of my head. If we have a picture up on the website and the inventory is 0, it's one that's discontinued. And I will work to get our new colors up online. And some of the ones that we have here, if there's very low stock, we won't be able to do a pre-order. I would say this week we probably can't do pre-orders. You can check with us and we can try to look it up and tell you. It is not guaranteed though, because some of the colors that I think are awesome, they've discontinued.
We had a teal blue with white frosted tips.
Like not the solid teal.
Completely discontinued.
Which was so pretty. I have a cowl over there made with it.
I want to say this was one that was discontinued. We only have one ball left.
So some of the frosted tips colors, because they brought others in, and we didn't bring all the new colors in, but we brought some in that looked cool. I'm not sure if the Canadian links can be reordered, but let's go through the colors. Like maybe on this one,
we have a lot of.
I feel like this is like chinchilla. If we have tons of it, then I'm not worried about it. But I feel like we brought this one in because we couldn't get one of the other ones. Yeah. But anyway, so the old colors, let's start with those. What I am wearing is wolf. It's gray, but it's kind of a medium gray with light gray. Like you can't tell that it's frosted tippies, but I think it is. I don't think it's only one color, but this is called wolf.
This one is Firefox, and it's a burgundy-ish red with frosted tips.
Yeah, like it's almost, but not quite this color with frosted tips on it. But yeah, we have a Firefox Fauxfur pom-pom, I think, and it's in the same kind of reddish orangish, but more reddish category.
This one is Tasmanian Otter, and it's a nice red bordering on burgundy red.
Yeah, it's a solid. It's a really nice solid. The other solid we have that's a fun color. This is Creek Nutria, and it is a luscious like tealy aqua.
We only have 2 of those.
And I think we can get these back in. I'm not sure why I didn't get it back in. Maybe it was back ordered. Some are back ordered, some are discontinued, and I'm not sure what's going on. So get them while we have them. Contact us and we can do the research on what the situation is if you see a color it's out of stock. So other solids, we have our neutrals. Oh no, wait, we have another fun one.
We have another fun one. This is Purple Finch, and it's a pretty reddy purple. It's
like a magenta, magenta, purpley, pinky something.
Yeah.
It's that really nice raspberry color that's very popular right now. Like fuchsia, magenta, raspberry. Think about all those together. Now the neutrals. We've got of the solids, this is Panther. It's just black.
Arctic Fox. It is white.
Right? Yay. And then Canadian Lynx, I mentioned before, is like a dark brown, like super chocolate brown with light brown frosted tips. Some of these colors are very similar to what Cascade had a I forget what the name was now, but Cascade had a Fauxfur one, and some of the colors overlap with what Cascade had, but Cascade discontinued.
I will say that that one, the Canadian Lynx,
Uh-huh.
it is like taupey frosted tips, because our new one
color, yeah,
is Winter Bunny, and it's white frosted tips on top of the chocolate brown.
Yeah, this is like a latte frosted tips. So it's very warm frosted tips. That one's white frosted on top of, like, the brown is almost like a ready brown.
I bet it's really similar though to the brown. No,
yep. This one is almost a black brown.
Yeah.
But and points for trying, but it's the bunny one, it's more like, you know, a bunny brown color, you know, it's this just has a richer, darker tone to it. And that one's just pretty though. Okay. What else we got? You can tell the new, well, I was going to say, but this one has an old label. I was like, you can tell the new colors because they have a new label on it, but this one doesn't.
This one is golden hair, like rabbit hair, not hair.
H-A-R-E.
Yes. It is a tawny yellow
with a lighter
with a light frosted.
It's very similar to a color, a goldeny color we had in the Cascade, but the frosted tips are different. Like, I was like, oh, this might be like the one I made my nephew a dog out of a few years ago. But so like, if you want to make a knitted animal and have it look like it has fur, this stuff is great. It's just whatever you're making is probably either going to have super tight stitches, or if you're going small, or it's going to be big. So like the dog I made was like this big, at least. Yeah. And it took a bunch of balls of it. And but I was knitting on really small needles. So we brought in a pink and a blue, and we went with, like, the new stuff had a light pink and a light blue. And we brought in the light blue. This is Blue Heron. And it might have two tones in it, but it almost feels more like just a solid, super, super pale blue. Super pale blue. It's very pretty. But it's very light.
It's almost like a sky or an ice blue, where it's just super.
Like, I'm putting it next to the gray so you can see that it is indeed blue. And then they had a super light pink, but instead we went with the rose finch, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. It is more of a dusty rose, you know, like the antique rose.
That new undertone. Dusty rose that's coming out with everything.
Yeah, it's a dusty rose undertone with like white frosted tips. So
almost a corally.
It's verging on a coral. And the white is not overpowering. I think this would just be really pretty. So compared to the old stuff that we had, they're all going to be pretty. And like I said, one of them does this. It's awesome. Quick, easy Christmas presents. If you want a longer scarf, I've made a really big infinity scarf that could probably go around my neck 3 times with 2 of them, with only like maybe 4 or 5 stitches wide, and just go until you run out of yarn and sew the ends together. I think this stuff it's so soft. It's so soft. Okay, so that's the yarn. And then we wanted to put some Notions on sale. Now, see, I thought about all our new knitting Barber products, but half of the bags, and go online to check them out. We might showcase them sometime, but we're not doing it during the VSC this week because we just tested some products out, and we don't have enough left in stock to, I feel like, legitimately put them on sale for y'all to scarf up this week. Like, we have only 4 or 5 of each style left, and some colors are already out of our project bags like this. So they are not on sale this week. We may talk more about them in another episode. We just don't think it's fair if everyone's like, oh, I want it, and then it's gone. And then reordering is going to take a while. So the one product from the Knitting Barber we got in that I would like to showcase, and I'm going to get, it's the Sir Percy Notion pouch. It is 100% leather. I want to say this is like 4.5 inches across or something. She has everything in centimeters, and I was trying to do the math.
I think it's close to 4.
It's like 11 centimeters across and 10
And
is
it's
4
close
inches.
to 4 inches.
So it's about 4 inches across. It might be a little under, a little over. I have one in here. I don't have stuff in it, but I'm gonna see if I can put some
Ooh.
stuff in it.
It comes with a fancy little hold it open.
That's to keep it shape when it's shipped. Okay. So, but yeah, it's 100% leather. It's got a little zipper opening, like so kind of like a clamshell opening, but it's not shaped like a clamshell. It has a handle clip-on thingy. Being very technical with my terms here. That you can take off if you want to, or you can keep on. And all the fixtures look like they're they're very well made in terms of like heavy duty material that has been put together well. So it's, I think I was mentioning this, maybe I feel like we already mentioned on camera a little bit about this, or maybe I was talking on knit night or Sunday. It has these little leather side straps to keep it from totally just falling open. They do have openings at the bottom, like the side straps don't go all the way down to the floor of this, but the zipper part of it kind of comes up over where the holes are down there. Because I was worried, like, what if I put little things in that could fall out? Like the things I have in here. So of the things that are in my pocket of my bag, I have a pair of scissors. Oops, I have a sewing needle I just put in there. Short cable needle will just fit. Like, I'm gonna try to show you my shorter cable needle from Cocoa Knits will just fit in here. I think the bigger ones might not, but nothing's falling out right now.
And when it's zipped up, the zipper completely covers those holes. So
oh yeah, totally.
It's more when it's open.
When it's open, be careful of things falling out.
Yeah.
But I don't think if you have it open the way it's supposed to be, they won't. So this would be great, I think, for stitch markers as well to put in here. However long this is pretty much the diameter. I forgot to put my wrist ruler on today. I'm feeling a little naked without it. So I would measure this, but I don't have my wrist ruler on me. So, you know.
I was thinking about using it as a little wallet.
That would be fantastic too, right? Keep a little cash in here. It's not big enough for like crochet hooks, but that's okay.
It's designed for small notions.
But like I said, my scissors fit in here. My little guys like this.
How much are we retailing these for? Because I haven't stickered these yet. I'll go get a sticker.
We're gonna find out and we'll let you know. I will talk about, we whatever we do to sticker these, we might put a sticker on a piece of paper on the inside. We don't want our stickers to gum up the leather, so we're still figuring out how we're going to put a price tag on these without hurting the leather or just making it yucky and you have to clean it, that kind of stuff. We want to preserve the product as best we can. The other, Liz is looking for the stickers. I could look it up.
I got it.
Okay, what do we got?
$17.95.
I wanted to say they were more than the little scales that we have. $17.95 for this. Again, genuine leather. It's a good, like, bigger than my fist type of size, right? And I just think they're absolutely wonderful. And this week you save 15% with the code product of the week. I'm about to say all in caps. When I write it on social media, I put it all in caps so you can see product of the week with spaces between the words. Yeah, they all have that little thing in there, and that could be where we put the price. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Just gonna put it on the
phone.
On the phone.
Okay. So when you get it, mine doesn't have the phone because I'm using it. Anyway, so we have a handful of these, and we will order more, but we have more of these than any single color of the bags. So that's the one that's going on sale this week. The other thing we got in is so ChiaoGoo just released a brand new interchangeable needle set that has all these bells and whistles and is super fancy. And we did not bring in the entire interchangeable set called Forte. I don't even think it's available in the US anyway yet. I've seen it in Canada. I've seen it in a couple other places. And if you want one of those sets, if we have access to it, you could get that through us, but it's not on sale this week because we didn't bring in the interchangeable set because that's not distracting at all. But
Sorry.
because retail would be about $300 and it might be worth that, but we already have products we're happy with. So, but what I liked about it, as always, is I liked the accessories. So the interchangeable set comes with extra accessories in it, or you can just get the accessories. And so I brought in the accessories. And so there's 3 things here that are part of this super duper fancy interchangeable set that we didn't bring in, but might be really fun accessories for you to just have in addition to what you already have.
I'm liking these.
I know, right? Okay, so Liz has the scissors. So we have tons of scissors in the shop, right? Sure. But I thought, like, the scissors I have in here, we have the ones from Bryson that we absolutely love that are all the different fun colors, and all the different colors have different shapes. And for some people, that is lovely. For other people, they might be like, I just want functionality. And the ChiaoGoo ones are cute and functional, and they're just silver. Boom, done.
Stainless steel scissors. We joked last night, I don't reach across the table very well because I'm still short, but
they're just they have elegant simplicity to them. How much are we retailing those for?
$9.50.
Under $10 for these super cute scissors.
These all make great stocking stuffers.
Oh, all of these accessories. I tell people, if you don't know what to get the knitter or crocheter in your life, or if you're a knitter or crocheter and you don't know what to tell people to get you, accessories. Well, little things are fantastic.
The Sir Percy, the scissors, the tape measure we're going to talk about, those are multi-craft jewel.
Yes.
So if you know somebody who's a quilter and needs little snips, they'd be
perfect.
Great for that.
Absolutely perfect. The scissors will fit in the Sir Percy.
The tape measure will too, I think.
Right. So the tape measure is just, I think it's got a
CG
in
the
it might be what I was going for is like it's stitched. It might be leather, it might be imitation leather, I'm not sure, but it's got a soft outer coating, so it's not just a plastic tape measure. It's got something, whether it's leather or faux leather, stitched around the outside. I can try to look up what it actually is. It's got the CG logo. They have this new, like, isn't that cute, like CG for ChiaoGoo logo they're coming out with. How long is it?
60 inches long. That's why
we're retailing the tape measure for $6.25. All of this is 15% off this week with the code product of the week. And then the last thing, again, these are all things that come with the big kit, but we just like selling you the pieces because you can pick what you want instead of getting more than you need. So this is the accessory tin. Tools Kit Tin, it's called on the little bag. This retails for $27.95. And you might be like, what? For this little thing? First of all, it's like a little mini Altoids tin. It's super cute. I bet you could put other little things in here if you needed to. But inside, here's what we have. And I think it's all, well, we've got a little Ziploc bag here that has end stoppers for large and small cords. It has, these are what I was talking about with the stitch markers. They're just white and black, and they're rings a lot like the Cocoa Knits ones. I think Liz is maybe going to check and see if they are magnetic.
They are.
So they're taking a page from Cocoa Knits, but they're just black and white. The other things in here, like, I'm going to miss some things because it's teeny tiny. We've got connector cords. So this is like the bells and whistles. If you need extra, like if you've lost some of the pieces of your interchangeable set, this is perfect. It's got connectors to connect your large and small cords together. It's got adapters in here to change your large tips to fit on a small cord. I can see in here. So that's in this little Ziploc. The other things in here, we've got at the very bottom, we've got one of the tightener, like the grippy things. This doesn't come with our full set. it comes with the fancy set we're not bringing in. We sell these in packs of like 2 or 3. But this comes in, this is to help you grip and tighten your interchangeable set. So again, this is really great for someone who has a ChiaoGoo set already, but you know, might have lost pieces or need extra pieces. There's a T-pin, which comes with a lot of things for helping tighten. You get to stick that in the little hole in the cord or the needle to help you tighten them up. We have, here's another, there's 2 T-pins. They might be different sizes now. It looks like they're kind of the same
It's
size.
because for when you're putting your adapters and your needles on, you need 2 T-pins to twist.
That's true. Okay, to make it work.
Yep.
2 sewing needles, the blunt tip big eye sewing needles, and 2 safety pins. Sweet. I guess for just pinning things, or like Liz likes pinning her stitch markers to her dress, but there's 2 safety pins.
Oh, these are nice ones too.
They're big ones that are super stable.
They're not flimsy.
So all of this stuff, all the accessories and a little grippy tightener and extra, it's the little pieces of different ChiaoGoo sets. I find it's easy to misplace. So this one is a nice like accoutrement to go with stuff, and that is $27.95. And all of this is 15% off with the code product of the week this week. So I think that's it for us today. We need to go continue getting ready for the visit. I think it's just going to be lovely to put a name with a face and say, look, this is our shop. Yay! So we have a little more cleanup to do. If possible, I'm going to get pictures of the new colors of Furreal so I can get that done, because otherwise that has to wait until after Shannon visits. And that means it could be a while. So anyway, tomorrow is Dear Becky and Lizzie. I think we are chock full of questions, but we are always willing to add to the queue for future weeks. So if you have a question you would like us to ponder and give our opinion on, again, we are not the end all and be all and whatever of advice on knitting and crocheting. We just speak from our own experience, and there will be people who agree or disagree or have other thoughts. But it's a good starting point, right? So at this point, you probably want to just email
Liz at sundragonartandfiber.com.
And Friday, we just had a sit and stitch last night, and it was lovely. Friday we'll have another sit and stitch in the evening, virtual on Zoom, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You get in with shop phone number
828-877-3550.
And the next time we're doing one on Sunday will be in December, on December 11th. So more details next week about what is going on with Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday and all of that good stuff. And I don't think there's anything else, but we are over 1,300 subscribers, which is super awesome. Remember, when we get to my watch just, I was like, ooh, a buzz. Let me check and see if it had nothing to do with anything. Okay. It wasn't even a text. We will have a sale just for YouTube people when we hit 1,500 subscribers. So we have a couple hundred to go, but we're getting there. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. You can monetarily support the work we do over on patreon.com/sundragon. But even just subscribing here and giving us a thumbs up for this episode, or putting a comment in there, boosts us on the algorithms and helps other people discover the fun that is our channel. So, anyway, do we have anything else?
No.
We have sneezes. I'm going to be polite and not turn and wait. And yeah, only
Maybe.
2.
There's probably another one in there, but it's gotta.
We'll end before so she can get that out. We will see y'all tomorrow. See. Yep. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We'll see you later.